Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I know, don't be mad at me. It's been a minute since I actually sat down and recorded a video for you guys. But I finally got my hours back like I want them. So I'm gonna start back recording at nighttime and just edit it and release it before 8 a.m. But before we get started, I want you guys to make sure you have subscribe to my channel. Of course, if you have not already done so, go ahead and do so, and I'll wait. Yeah, you go ahead and subscribe. After you subscribe, make sure you like this video. Go ahead and do that because I don't want you to forget before you leave. Also, go ahead and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I decide to upload a video. And also comment. You can comment throughout this whole video if you want to, because I know when I edit it, I comment through the whole video. And I'm gonna start doing that because I don't know, it seems like it makes the video more interesting and you guys watch it more. But since we got that little business taken care of, I'm going to go ahead and get into this video, and I'm going to talk to you guys about well, give you a few tips that I used to budget when I was in college. They helped me a lot. They're going to continue to help me through my adulthood because I love the budget for some reason. I just can't help it. I like to know where my money is going for sure. um, so let's get into it. Before I do any budget video, I always tell you guys it's better if you have a budget tool. But honestly, when I started out, I had two tools, and three. There was a pen, paper, and a calculator, and that's all I had. Now they have it where you can have these budgeting apps and all of that stuff on your phone. Now, I'm gonna tell you that's a pro because it do all the calculations for you. But then the con is, what if your phone break down? What if that app or that tool crashes? Then what you gonna fall back on? Now, I would say you could do both of them just in case, but that's kind of difficult too, because what happens if you budget in one and you forget to budget the other one, and then your numbers are not adding up? So you just need to keep track some way, somehow, of your spending. Um, and don't rely so much on electronics to do it for you. Um, I always tell people to build up like a savings account, just in case of rainy days, like if you was working part time and they cut back on your hours, or you lost your job, or your parents send you money but then they fall back on hard times and they don't have the money, then you always have that financial cushion to actually get you through the rest of the semester or however long you need to. Another thing that I would suggest is start paying off your student loans. Um, and I say that from a business standpoint, and from being your best friend. Okay, because it's not necessarily paying off the actual payment, it's just you trying to keep down the interest rate. Because if you pay attention to it, the interest rate is what makes the student loan so big. So if you start with the interest rate, by the time you get out of school, the only thing you'll have to pay down is the actual loan. um Another thing I want to tell you guys is when it's like for entertainment. Let's say you go to the movies. Let's say you go out to eat. Let's say you go to anywhere for entertainment. Take out cash. Take out enough cash that you should spend that night or any other night. When you run out of cash, that's it. Um, the fun, the entertainment, the video games, the movies, all of that is over. Another thing I want to tell you guys is, if you have a credit card payment, pay them two or three times within that month. You know, sometimes they encourage you to pay them every month. But if you pay them two or three times within 1 month, the interest is not so high. If you, okay, let's say you get paid twice a month, right? Bi-weekly, every other week, same thing. The first and the 15th, the third and the 21st, however it works for you. Just don't pay your credit card payment one time that month. Pay it twice, and I promise you, you'll knock it down faster than you think you will. Now, this is another way I saw that my loans or my credit cards, but I honestly really don't have a credit card. But any bill I have, I always pay. Um, I don't care if it's a doctor bill. I always pay $188, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. Let's say you have two. Let's say you have $1,300, right? And let's say you have to pay. They give you a minimum payment of 150, right? If you do the calculation, it's gonna take you longer to pay that off with the 150 than it would if you pay 188. So if you guys have any payments like credit cards or any kind of little minor loans that you need to pay off, sit down, do your calculations, and calculate if you had to pay 150 versus 188, and see which which one to pay out faster. That's how I do everything. Every doctor bill I done had, I always pay 188 every 2 weeks, or whenever I get paid, I pay 188. I don't care if I get paid twice a month. I don't care if I get paid 4 times a month. I still pay. Um, I still pay on that bill. So by the time next month comes, it's down so low that I can start paying $200 here, $200 there. But I don't care if you have to pay $50 a month. If you pay $88, it'll reduce it faster than it would you just using the $50. So let me know how that work out for you guys. But that's what I do. I always say use coupons. To me, coupons are like money. I don't care if anybody know me, they will tell you that I am very happy when it comes to coupons, okay? Um, they can be used on anything from clothing to groceries to school supplies to sometimes they'll give you like 5% off of this, or they'll give you sometimes I want to say like 2 weeks ago they gave me a little coupon where I could use on my water bill, and it was amazing. Check your local newspaper. Coupons are available for everything. Everything, everything. So use them, okay? Another thing I want to tell you guys about discounts. Um, you just have to use them. You can use your student ID. You can also use your military ID. Um, you can even ask for it in person. Um, Anything like that. Any place that asks for like your email, they usually gonna send you like some discounts to your email address. Especially if you're a student, ask them can they take a student discount, anything like that. I'm pretty sure they would. But you just have to ask, especially now. I know, I know. What store was that? Not Walmart. I think Kroger's. Kroger's would do it, but you have to get like dormitory stuff like things you would eat in a dorm. And I think that's the only way it works. Another thing I want to tell you guys is take a list, make a list where you won't overbuy stuff like at grocery stores. Especially, don't go to the grocery store hungry, okay? Because you're no longer gonna be shopping for the things you need. You're gonna be shopping for the things your stomach won't. So just be mindful of that. If any of you guys know me personally, I make a list for everything. I make a list for the bills I have to pay. I make a list for the things I need in my house. I make a list for the clothes I need. I make a list for the groceries I need. I make a list for everything. I make a list of the things I have to get done before the day is over. I make a list of the things I have to do at work. I make a list. Um, Especially when I'm working in a hospital, I make a list of the things I have to do before I leave at the end of my shift. It's just something that keeps me on track, where I don't steer off. It keeps me where I don't add things. Um, when someone asks me, could you do this for me? And I'm like, look, I have a lot of things to do, so not today. Um, Sometimes when it comes to entertainment where you don't have to spend so much money on entertainment, the school, some other places, I'm not just gonna say the school, but some other places in your community, you just have to take a look at the community calendar and they have like free events, like they have barbecues, they have picnics, they have like little community games like basketball, volleyball, baseball, all kinds of things like that. Um and if you are at the point to where you can't work, then you can always take classes at your community college, um, and work yourself up. And that's only, I say that it's only if you don't have enough financial aid or you didn't get granted a scholarship. Um, about that, I did take classes at a community college only because the first semester too that's in my community um was free, and that's the only reason why I went to a community college. From the things I know now, um if you don't have enough money to go into the program or to the career field or anything like that that you want to go in, I do feel like community college is good for you if you want to get a part-time job and work and go to school. But if you have the scholarship and the financial aid, I pray to God that you are going to go ahead and go into the things, into the classes that you need and be done with it because to me going to a community college is basically somewhat a waste of time, but if you earn your degree over it, then it's worth it. Um, and that's why I say you have to get good grades because good grades go a long way. Another thing I want to mention, and people think is a curse, is shopping at the dollar store. Okay, the dollar store is amazing. At least I love Dollar Tree. I don't even have to buy anything from Dollar Tree. I just want to go in there and just look around and see what I can find and just mingle with the things that they got new. Um, Another thing I want to tell you guys, you have to understand a part-time job will not hurt you at all. If you want to save money, turn off the cable, stop smoking. All of those things should help you stay on track when it comes to being in community college, especially if you're trying to budget. But I hope these little tips help you guys. If you have any more tips that might help someone, let them know in the comment section below. let me know in the comment section below. Um, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.